So I think we should be looking into setting up more courts in these interior areas, the rural areas, in and around Malaysia, not only East Malaysia, but of course other parts as well, which would certainly improve access to justice, especially.
法律的存在让民众得以寻求正义，但不是所有人都了解诉诸司法的方式，或拥有诉诸司法的机会。刚上任为首相署法律及体制改革副部长的武吉牛汝莪国会议员蓝卡巴星受访的时候讲述了大马司法救助的情况。
And I think legal aid should be made more readily available, especially for those in the B40 group and those who are, unable to access justice due to financial constraints. So legal aid is something which is already provided for in this country. We have the Jabatan Bantuan Guaman, which comes under the purview of the Prime Minister's Department. And you also have the YBGK, the Yayasan Bantuan Guaman Kebangsaan. So this provides for legal aid in the criminal justice system. And I think we can look into improving the system by widening their scope. In other words, allowing more people to access legal aid in the future. So I think that is something that we should be looking into. We have had virtual hearings, online hearings, which came about due to COVID in the past few years, and I think that was a bit of a game changer, when it comes to hearings in the courts, because of course, when you have online hearings, online case managements and online legal matters, of course it is a lot easier for litigants to participate in such online hearings, virtual hearings.
除了法律援助以及虚拟听证会之外，蓝卡巴星也指，国内已经设有线上缴交保释金的电子担保 e-Jamin、电子拍卖系统 e-Lelong， 还有电子入禀系统 e-Filing。
So it's a lot quicker when it's done online, easier to access by lawyers and also litigants. This is another method, I think, which has provided for greater access to justice. So these are things which I think should be encouraged and should be developed more. More courts important, especially in rural, remote areas, such as in East Malaysia, where it would be a bit more difficult for those in the interior parts of those states to access courts, because a lot of them are in the cities. So I think we should be looking into setting up more courts in these interior areas, the rural areas, in and around Malaysia, not only East Malaysia, but of course other parts as well, which would certainly improve access to justice, especially for vulnerable groups who would not otherwise have easy access to the courts and the legal system. I think this is an area I would like to look at and work with the judiciary particularly to see how we can set up more courts for the said purpose.